Hi, this is Todd Hobin with Making Music Magazine, and today we're going to take a look at mini pedals. Getting smaller and smaller, aren't they? Well, these are kind of fun little gizmos, and I tell you, if you're traveling and you've got a lot of pedals, it's nice to have them a lot smaller, right? We're going to take a look at the Zvex Fuzzola, and then a really nicely packaged pair of Flyboys pedals. I want to show you, look at this. It's a really nice package. Comes padded, flips open nicely. Ain't that great? You can put that right in your gig bag, protect your pedals. And these come with a little tether, because as you know, your pedal has to be powered with a 9-volt battery. And I'll show you how to do that, how to gang them all together. But with the tether that comes, basically you just plug your 9-volt battery and stick that right on the pedal. One pedal at a time, you're all set. You can go with just one pedal. I'm going to show you how that's done. So let's start with the fuzz tone and let's see exactly what that Fuzzola does, okay? The Fuzzola has just two knobs. One is the volume, and this little sweep, I'll tell you, if you turn it up, it can really crank up the volume. It gives you a lot of gain. And then the other knob kind of sweeps, its pulse width knob, and it goes between like a square wave and a wide pulse wave. And that square wave gives you that really hard edge. This is a very fuzzy pedal. All right, so we've got the little Fuzzola plugged into a twin reverb amplifier. I'm running the twin very, very quietly, just cracked down a little bit, and all the tones are set right at 5, so it's kind of like straight up. And you can sort of hear that's a regular sound. Yeah, now that's fuzz. It's a kind of a fuzzy tone. By the way, there's a lot of gain on this pedal. It really cranks out a lot of juice. So if you're looking to, have the kind of solo that jumps right out and incredibly sustaining, the Fuzzola is possibly a pedal you'd be interested in. All right, let's take a look at the controls on the Flyboys Echo unit. There's just 3. One is echo, and that's how loud do you want the echo to be? Do you want it to be a very intense loud echo as it slaps back on you, or a little bit quieter? Intensity has to do with how long you want this echo effect to last. Some people like just a short little echo to give the sense of it, or to be just drowned in echo, and this unit will do it. And then the rate knob. The rate knob allows you to spin and knock a very quick echo right back, or you can slow down that echo so that you play a couple of notes and then that comes back to you. It would be neat if there was some kind of tap so that you could control the echo with a tap so you could knock it right to the beat. But hey, look at the size of this thing. For lead guitar, a lot of uses in a very, very tiny pedal. Okay, let's talk about this echo unit. It's actually got a couple of really nice features. Right now I've got it set so the echo is right about in the middle, the intensity right about in the middle, and the rate I've got kicked up a little bit so that we kind of get that slap back of the old days of rock and roll. Listen to this. Now, just by turning up the intensity a little bit, and I roll back the speed, then I'm going to create sort of an ethereal kind of effect. Now, on this distortion unit, there's a couple little knobs up the top of it. One is your tone control. That controls bass or treble of distortion. Down here you kind of get a little bit more lower boomy sound. Then you can put a real edge on it by brightening the tone. Over here, what you've got is the level of distortion. It goes everywhere from just a very light bit of distortion to an incredible, thunderous level of distortion. And of course, right here is gain. This is your volume knob. And of course, on and off. When it's on, it's engaged. Off, it just passes the sound right through, clean. All right, let's take a look at what this Fly Boys Distortion pedal does. Right now I've got it set with the gain just cracked a little bit, and I'm kind of treating it, and it almost feels like a little bit of a preamp. It's got that warm sort of sound to it. And the line level, the level of the sound, I've got so it matches pretty close to the level of the acoustic guitar that I'm playing. So when I stomp on it, kind of gives me, you know, the same sort of level, but all of a sudden I got all that sustain and distortion. Now, if I turn up the level, okay, and I'm going to leave the amount of gain at the same, this is where I get all my volume, and you can see there, if you're playing along, and then you take a solo and you really got to kick it a little bit. You know, it's got a tremendous amount of gain and, you know, really, really good distortion, and it almost feels like compression, you know, so that you get a lot of nice sustain. Really nice pedal. All right, I mentioned that I'd show you how to power your pedals. And this is a quick and easy way to do it. Most of us need to have a tuner in our rig. Plug our guitar into our tuner and boom, you're ready to tune. Notice it's powered over here, right? And then power comes out and it taps into your other devices. So when you power them, boom, there you go. You're powered, all right? It's important when you put your pedals together to think what order to put your pedals in. In other words, I'm getting my tone from this distortion, and then I take the tone and echo it. We've got a distortion and an echo unit from the Flyboys. Let's go take a look at what these guys sound like. So what we've done here is we've taken the two Flyboy pedals and we've got a little echo setting on, a little bit of distortion, and see what happens.